Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm just going to play a little bit of XDefiant with the L86 light machine gun. If you haven't used any light machine gun in XDefiant, you have to go out and make a class because this is unbelievably good. Yeah, let's just talk about it. So lately I've been playing XDefiant and I've been coming across teams that seem to be using a lot of light machine guns like the RPK, M60, L86 for example is the gun I'm using in the video here. And the mobility that you have while using a light machine gun in this game is crazy right now. If you build it for speed, you can nearly get it as quick as an assault rifle. Not quite, but the range that you get, the damage output that they do. I mean, if you just lock down lanes and you play a little bit smarter with the light machine guns, I think they're broken as hell. And they probably will like get a nerf soon, I reckon, because if you're watching the clip in the background, I'm using the L86 and I'm just shredding people. They're using M4s, whatever gun they want, and they can't beat the TTK on this light machine gun right now. I don't know the stats and numbers. I haven't looked into it. All I know is these guns feel awesome to use. I haven't used a lot of them. They're all pretty low level. I haven't got good builds for none of them but the L86 so far. And like, just in my opinion, they're nearly as good as any assault rifle you use. You just got to play a little bit slower, a little bit smarter. But if you just hold down lanes with the light machine gun, I'm telling you, you will dominate lobbies. You will make your enemies rage. I won't be happy. Yeah, this is literally my go-to build for a map where I'm just trying to chill out. I'm not sweating. I'm just playing. And it feels so easy. Just the sheer fact of the amount of range that you get with this gun, the amount of bullets you hold per mag, even with like just the fast mag like I've got here, I'm only holding 35, but that's enough to kill 4 or 5 people if you hit all your shots. So like, I'm on a 10 kill streak here, so I'm trying to play a little bit slower. I'm not really going for the objective, so I'm just trying to rotate around, just pick some people off, and just showcase how broken this gun can be. Like, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it needs to be fixed, and it probably will be fixed. But for the majority and the most part, I don't see everyone using these light machine guns, but a lot of people are using them recently, and it's definitely broken. But I mean, you know, you got to go out and try it because they are super fun to use right now. They are, like, I'm an assault rifle person. I like using assault rifles. I don't really use too many submachine guns, only occasionally on Rockefeller and all the small maps. But if you set the L86 up like this, it's just like an assault rifle, but the difference is just, it feels different. It feels like it's hitting heavy. People just seem to drop quickly from any distance. They can be far away and you just hold the trigger. The recoil really is not that bad. Maybe I could see a nerf coming and make the recoil on the LMGs a little bit worse, because right now, you know, you can shoot people off head glitch from a fair distance, and I just think they're broken. I'm on the other end of it now. Like, I've finally tried them out and done it myself, but usually it's the other way around. Usually I'm the one playing people using these guns, and boy does it make you rage when you run in, you start shooting first, and you're up your point blank range, but you still lose a gunfight to a light machine gun. But as you can see, I'm not going to the objective. I'm just holding lanes. I'm picking people off as they're coming to the objective. And look, I pick up the M2 right here. Someone's obviously using a light machine gun in my lobby. I pick it up, try it out, because this one I haven't really used. And straight up, I notice that it's got nearly no recoil. This weapon, you probably don't even need to reload unless you go on a pretty good streak for its whole life, to be fair. I don't think I get too many kills with it, probably just that one. But it's enough for me to realise how little recoil it's got and how fast the fire rate is. So this one could be awesome to use as well. I might try it out next. But for this video, it's about the L86, and I'm telling you, it's next level. You'll have good games, you'll have fun. You need to go try it if you haven't. It will be fixed. It won't stay like this. I know the LMGs have been good since the game came out, but with enough of this, like now, look, I'm getting killed by the L86 now, so it's really common for people to be using these weapons in game. I play ranked sometimes and I run into the L86. It is a good gun to use. You just got to play that little bit slower. Maybe not sit on the hill, just sit around the hill, and you will have good games. There's no doubt about it. So let's talk just a little bit more about XDefiant in general, instead of just the LMGs. While you watch the gameplay in the background, you can obviously probably see how broken the light machine guns are right now. But I've been reading a bit about XDefiant that they want to add prone into the game. And can I just say, I think that is a terrible idea. This game's fast paced. It's got awesome maps for speed and playing quick. And I feel like adding prone will just make people play that little bit slower, maybe bring crazy drop shots into the game, and yeah, I do not miss the old days of Call of Duty drop shotting, I can tell you now. But, if that's the worst thing that comes into the game, then, we can't really complain, can we? Because they could probably do a lot worse than that. I also watched a video the other day about, they were talking about loot box systems getting added to the game where you can get keys to open these boxes or whatever. I didn't look too much into it, I just heard it from another creator, and I can tell you right now that is a terrible idea. The number one thing that I think is good about XDefiant is it's free to play, and people that play it are probably more casual sort of gamers. They don't really want to be opening boxes to get a skin. They're just playing the game in their spare time, like I do, just for just to wind down a little bit. And for the play count being low, I don't think the best thing they can do is add a loot box system. I think the best thing they could probably do is add it to Steam, put it on old gen, because a lot of people that play free to play games and they're not trying to sweat it out and be the best, they're probably playing on old gen still. They're the casual gamers, they're not going to go out and spend close to $1,000 on a new system. Some people are still trying hard and sweating it out on the old gen, but most people that are playing games these days and they're actually trying to win and try and be better, they're on new gen. I've personally only just recently upgraded to a new gen console, and that's because I haven't really been into gaming for a very long time. But when I played XDefiant, it brought back some memories from old Call of Duty, so I've kind of got into XDefiant a bit. I'm like level 100, there's people out there a lot higher than me, but this game's still fun to play. I like the difference with like the factions. A lot of people hate the factions and want game modes with them taken out, but for me, I haven't played an FPS game so much in years, and XDefiant has really been the game that I've been looking for quite a while. I don't have time for the skill-based matchmaking. It's too much. I'm not the greatest player. I got a 1.7 KD, 1.7-ish win-loss ratio. So I'm probably barely average, and to have to sweat it out in a skill-based matchmaking game every time I play Call of Duty is just not fun anymore. So I've kind of not played Call of Duty for quite a number of years. I do get them. I play them. I get to like level 80 or so, and then I put them down because it's not worth my time to play and grind a game out so much just to try and stay on top of the leaderboards. With this one, you get all of the above. You might play a game and you'll get shredded by a 5-stack team that are insane. But then you might get another game, the match after, where it's fair, or the enemy teams are, let's be real, sometimes they're pretty hopeless, and you can just have games and just pop off and not even have to sweat. You're just chilling. Yeah, you can play with any skill level friend or someone that you want to play with, without worrying about them not having a good time, or you not having a good time if you're the lower skilled friend. So I think that's awesome about XDefiant. The LMGs right now suck in XDefiant if you're playing against them, but they're awesome to use. If you're the one with the gun, you will have a good time. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this one. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this video. And yeah, guys, I'll catch yous, and cheers.